It's a great morning here, and we're going to go straight to Valaura Arnold. She is here with us from the Riverton Arts Council to talk all about this exciting theater event called All Together Now. It's a great way to bring individuals back to the theater. Valaura, thanks so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
Wonderful, thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
We're so happy that you're joining us today. Tell us more about this big event, All Together Now.
So it's an amazing global event. 2,500 theaters around the world are coming together to create a show that's the same music, and it's happening the same night. It's November 12th, 13th, and 15th, all together in order to bring money back into the arts.
This is with Music Theater International. So tell me more about what people can expect if they want to come and buy a ticket and be a part of this.
This is so exciting. So if they come, there's theaters anywhere, all over the place. Riverton Arts Council is doing it, and we're thrilled to be part of it. And so we would love for you to come to Riverton and do it. And you can go to rivertonartscouncil.org and purchase your tickets. And it's a variety of different music. We have stuff from Rent, from Les Mis, from Hairspray, all of the musicals that people love and have missed during the COVID-19 epidemic. We weren't able to go to live theater, and it's time to bring it back. And so what they have done is brought together all of the favorite songs, the music that people have, in their hearts and their minds, and put it together. And we, as directors and arts organizations, could take that music and create whatever kind of show we wanted to.
It is exciting that it's coming back, as this was one area that was just really could not do anything during the pandemic. It wasn't able to happen. So many performers, artists, any live music at all had to completely shut down, which is really hard for all those individuals. Can you tell me anything about some of the performers in this big All Together Now?
Absolutely. We have performers from all over the Salt Lake Valley, from Provo, from further north in the Davis County Valley. People came from everywhere. As a matter of fact, we even have some from Idaho. This was an extensive audition process, and so they are amazing. It's an amazing cast. As the director and my choreographer, we sit together and watch as it unfolds, and every single number we say, oh my goodness, this is my favorite. This is amazing. This is magic, because they are all so incredible, each and every one of them. They've all really become experts at what they do, but we've also included a few of the children so that we have all different age ranges. So we're doing something from Matilda, and we have some amazing children that have come to join us. And then, of course, we've got to include the teenagers. They had everything shut down for them as well during the COVID pandemic. And they, not only high school, but the actual musicals and the arts and the things that they were participating in, which are almost a rite of passage, they were all closed down. And so many programs in March of 2019, we had programs that were prepared, and they had rehearsed, and we had props ready and music ready. And then it was quiet and it was dark. And so we're just bringing that light back and bringing people from everywhere to do it together. It's a huge community event, which is wonderful. Everyone's represented.
And what a meaningful performance that it's happening all over at the same time. Really, I know it'll be emotional and beautifully done. So I want to make sure we get all the specifics. So tell me exactly when it is, what time, and how to get these tickets.
Absolutely. So November 12th, 13th, and 15th. So that's tonight. So it's a great date night. Come tonight, because you'll want to come again and again and bring the whole family. So it's tonight, tomorrow, and Monday, November 12th, 13th, and 15th. You can go to rivertonartscouncil.org in order to purchase tickets. They're only $10 a seat, and it is a fundraiser. That goal here is to bring money back into the theaters, because they put all that money into these shows and then weren't able to do the shows. So it's rivertonartscouncil.org. It starts at 7:30 tonight. On Saturday, there's a matinee at 2, and then it begins at 7:30 again. And then Monday, we also have a show at 7:30. And all over the world, it's the same day, which is really cool. You'll know you're sitting in a theater with people in the UK and in Belgium, in Florida. We're all sitting together, cheering on these songs and this music and these artists.
And Valaura, we have just a few moments left, but I'd love to hear more about the Riverton Arts Council and what you do, some goals and objectives, and what you hope to continue to do in the future.
I would love to tell you about them. You know, this Arts Council, the goal is to bring people together, to lift their hearts, and to bring arts into everyone's lives, and to give everyone an opportunity to experience it. They're such an important part of our lives. The arts does so much for us. Music affects us so much, and it was such a missing part in this last year. And so our goal is to bring together a community, to bring together other communities, and help us all be lifted and use the arts to change the world for the better.
We're so looking forward to this big performance happening tonight throughout the weekend. All together now, head to rivertonartscouncil.org. Get your tickets. You don't want to miss out. It's just going to be an incredible evening. Great performers, and also supporting more productions and supporting those who had a really tough time throughout the pandemic. So thank you so much to Valaura Arnold for being here today. We'll be back with more here on Mountain Connections right after this.